It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I am all out of gum.
Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. We'll be waiting from last night. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, last night's stream just couldn't happen. I'm sorry, something personal came up. Reached Gladiator Circle and first match lost with a hacker. That makes sense, that makes a lot of sense. What's up ZB? What's up bad boy? Hello, well hello Ivan, the Gil, how you doing? Okay. Let's get in the arena. 300 million? 300 million for what? I haven't had much time to grind, unfortunately. So I did get in some points, but I have some catch-up to do. Hopefully I'm able to get this done. Hey, good morning, Emma. How are you doing? How are you doing this morning? It's fine morning. Emma can call anyone a pooker. Emma has the pooker privilege card. Background music change? No, it's the same music, I think. As far as I know. 300 million points for Scorpion? No. You can't do 300 million points in basic arena. I think so far the highest basic arena cutoff has been Omega Sentinel with 101 million. Tired as fuck, John went out for work sting and forgot his key. So, what's up DC Simple Revelation? What's up Kabam Bam? How are you doing? For our max raid? Hey, what's up Cloud of Contempt? Yeah, I don't think he's even gonna go for 120 million to be honest. But we'll see how much I can put up anyways. But yeah, what's up PP? What's the highest basic cutoff? I think I'll make Sentinel the highest basic cutoff. I can check it in a second. Okay, so far from what I can see, Omega Sentinel 101 million has been highest ever. Hercules was 97 million. There was, yeah, that's what it is. How much will be for Hella? I have no clue, sorry man. I've been grinding arenas in ages. Morning to everyone, what's up Duxtro? Was it time to enjoy the stream and not work today? Well, enjoy the stream then, Duxtro. Enjoy the stream, my friend. America Chavez is absolutely worth the defense and offense in some of the metas. Like, in this Mixmaster one, maybe actually. Maybe it's worth giving her a go. I think Scorp is gonna go for maybe more than 80, but we'll see. A 6-star Corp. I do not have 6-star Scorpion already, no. Like the one champion that's eluding me. Well, not the one that I'm more, but of the recent ones. I still don't have like 6-star Medusa. Still don't have 6-star Icarus. Few more. But of the new ones, Scorpion is the one that I don't have. Good luck on the grind, thank you. How much do I think he will go? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just gonna see how much I can put on. Because have some what's the best way to put it? Oh, we get Scorpion if you don't do so. I don't know who does, he suffered enough without him. Thank you, Mr. Ostrid. Time to play some Battlegrounds? Not for me. Hulkling needs some awakening? Not really, no. As in, like, it's nice to have, but you can rank him up unawakened easy and enjoy him and get a lot of good results. Okay, hope you're feeling good today, mate. Thank you. The Thekiryu found his place on damage underwhelming, just too long of ramp up. Maybe, but I really think Thekiryu is a very, very fun champion. And yeah, I'm saving my shards as well. How many shards do you have saved up? You think the current 6-star featured is camps are better or the upcoming? I think both of them are great. It depends who you're hunting for. So it's like 4 or 5, I don't know, in all rooms and 1.5k units. Nice. Nice, Ankit. Congratulations, man. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes as well myself. 300k. Okay. Got like 100 generic 6 who is worth investment considering BG content. Overseer, Guardian, and Mojo. Honestly, at the moment, I'm on Guardian hype train for Battlegrounds. Except the only problem right now is that I maybe wouldn't want to give Guardian 6 stones right now, considering the week 4 he's going to be unusable, and that's kind of like the most important thing. So those 106 stones. Honestly, considering BG content week 4, I wouldn't give it to any one of those champions specifically, because none of them are going to be good for week 4. Considering BG's overall, I'd probably give them to Guardian. I'm at 100k shots, probably some. Nice. But yeah, I'll wait till the November update before I open my 6 stars. How many points will I be putting up? Depends how much time I have, and depends, you know, it really depends on how my days are gonna go. I don't want to get into it, but I pretty much had all but canceled the grind as is. But if I don't do it, then it's just one of those tricky things. So I'm just gonna try to manage my best. Gore need to be awakened? Ideally, yes. Even unawakened, he can do some stuff, but awakened and high sig, he gets some more utility. And he's, I would say, about 70% defender if opponents don't have mystics, and about 30% attacker, or 60-40. He's definitely underestimated offensively too. Yeah, I definitely want Quicksilver and Gallon as well, but I also want Titania, like a lot. I think Titania is much better than people think. Good luck in war. I won't fight any of my defenders. Well, good luck to you too, Coop. And yeah, well, I need to check which defenders I fight. The perfect I Doom boss. And it's I got corner lock, but I had a corner Diamond fight. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good when things work out. That's all I'm gonna say. You didn't pull Scorpion? No, I haven't pulled Scorpion yet. Thanks for the spoiler. Man, if you didn't watch that video yet, then, you know, that's on you. What are you saying now, the Omega Sentinel? Yeah, I gotcha. Have everyone in current featured pool. I don't have Scorpion, obviously. But, you know, we'll see what I have. Is there a date for November update? November update is going to be like in 8th or so. It's like a day or two before the EQ ends, yeah. So it should be 8th or so. Somehow I can manage to stop the burst damage. Nice. Well, good job there. Thank you. Yeah, Aegon is definitely like a machine. I actually have the... Ah, shit, I need to upload the rank 4 Aegon Incursions run. Video that I have somebody sent. Answer my question, sir. Last one. What's your question? I'm trying to answer as many as I can, but I can't get everyone. How much you are putting up for the 6-star? And how much should I put up for the 5-star? Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know exactly how these things are gonna go. I'm gonna look at more or less Omega Sentinel scores, and Omega Sentinel 6-star went for basically 100 million, and 5-star went for like 19 million. So if I was grinding for 5-star Scorpion, I would put up like 23 million, 25 million to feel safe. Yeah, 23, 25 million to feel safe. But again, I'm not an arena expert. I haven't grinded arena in months. So I'm definitely not the best person to ask these questions. Just to put it out there. Thanks, man. Keep up the good work. No worries, you're welcome. Hey, what's up, White Mommy? How are you doing? Took Dominant rank 4, invested 180 stones. She's really mean and badass and badass. Yeah, I know. Domino is definitely very mean in Battlegrounds. I didn't take my Domino to rank 4, but I took her up to Sig 160. And she's nasty in Battlegrounds, yes. Unless opponent gets Nimrod Guardian or Omega Sentinel, she is just so evil. Titania, well, you sold me on Scorp, maybe you can sell me on Titania. I hope I will. I think Titania is really underestimated, kind of overshadowed a bit. I think she's very cool, to be honest. I think Spot is very cool as well, but obviously I know little about him. But I think Titania is much better than people realize. Ghost can domino in less than 30 seconds as well. Ghost can maybe domino quickly, yes, fair enough, but Ghost still can take the damage and that fight can go sideways very quickly. Titania needs dupe. I don't think she does really. I mean, I don't think it hurts. The 2 awakening gems from this so far. Nice, congratulations. I have gotten 0 awakening gems. So why don't you give me one? Spot OP? Yeah, Spot's looking quite nice. Not gonna lie. Only need bad feature crystal so I can go for basic. Well, go for basic then. Go for basic. Everyone got Scorpion. Everyone going for Scorpion this week? Who is everyone? Diablo can crash. There are many champions that can crash fights in Battlegrounds, you know? But yeah, Diablo can crash Battlegrounds. And missing out on Galen or Quicksilver? Oh, fair enough. Faced Demps last time. The rank 4 spot. That's sexy as hell. I don't know who Demps is, but one lucky son of a. Have 2 generics. I have 4 generics. No lie. I have 4 generic awakening gems at the moment. And some class ones. Yeah. Yeah, almost everyone has Scorpion. Put 6 into Domino Core again. OG Tor. Yeah, I know, I have the same feeling about OG Tor. OG Tor is kind of like my guilty pleasure. I have been looking at him more and more seriously recently. How many of those? I have 28k. Maybe I'll seek 200 and rank 3 my OG Tor. We stop featured if you get Quicksilver and Galen and Valkyrie in one go? No, because I want to get Titania as well. I mean, no. Valkyrie honestly is the champion I care about least in there, to be honest. 10% away from rank 1. Nice. So what are you talking about? The 0 awakening gem, we got money champs needed to awaken. Yeah, I do think he can be beast in VGs as well too. That is true. At least, at the very least, I would want to try him out. Next week's meta is going to be interesting. A lot of staple champions that people have will be made useless. And a lot of new champions are going to be made kind of OP or necessary. Undupe Dragonman. Yeah, Dragonman's dupe is not particularly important. New feature Crystal's ass. Doesn't matter. It has the champions that I need. Do you see my solution for Jabari? Yeah, I think I did. And I think it's quite cool. By the way, I did Nick Fury with Jabari Panther yesterday in Mixmaster Meta in like under a minute, I think. That was a cool fight. Hey, ignore week 2 node. I don't know. Can be worth checking out. I think Valkyrie already lost her top 5 prestige. That's the thing. Valkyrie is 6th in prestige. Because new Spidey New Spidey now is top 5, so Valkyrie isn't in top 5 prestige anymore. Max deep wounds again. In Battlegrounds? No, for that fight I didn't have max deep wounds on, no. It's the thing. I was gonna rank stealthy, rank 4 for prestige. Ha. I'm actually about to rank 3 my stealthy, I think. I think they're gonna keep the weak 4 node. At least, you know, that's how it's gonna start. In the rank 5 she's gonna be 5th again? Yeah, but rank 5s don't exist yet, so don't care too much. When rank 5s are more common, then we can revisit the conversation, let's say. The Unduped Mojo and Unduped Mordo. Mojo is harder defender. Best option for Maul week 4 is Wasp. Yeah. So it's Wasp. Hey, what's up, Heinz? How are you doing? Welcome. Well, 8.1 probably gonna be January most likely, but we haven't had a beta for 8.1. So it could be December, might be January. Hey, what's up, Likes? How are you doing? Hey, that should be fine. Thanks for answering questions. Well, I do try my best. Hey, you little porker. You want to play games? Let's play games. Would you say JJ will get better internet then? I don't think JJ needs better internet. I think this is perfect. I wish Cap hit a tiny bit harder. Your video is very helpful to enjoy MC. So thank you. I appreciate Korea brothers. Who's today's target? Today's target was Mango. Yeah, Mango. Which champ is hard in defense? Yesterday I made a video about best Battlegrounds defenders for this week's victory track. On the top package with Virgin. I used to have Virgin Internet and I had quite a few problems with them as well. I actually have Virgin Internet. Yeah, no, wait, do I have Virgin? Yeah, I have Virgin now, but this time around it's kind of okay. Does it feel playing matches where your HP doesn't matter? I mean, this is gonna spoil me. You know, Arena... Well, it's what's the best... It's so much easier. But yeah, I think I might need to rank 3 my stealthy. So up to Bias J. Good luck. Thank you. And I still didn't crit. Yeah, fucker. Going 60 at least? Oh yeah, I'm going more than that. What's the view on Elsa? About what? Elsa. Cool champion. Kind of like middle of the pack. And can do Elsa trap and Battlegrounds. You need to rank up all Spideys. That ain't happening for a while. Especially considering we have OG Spidey and Symbiote Spidey. Imagine not having a rank 4 stealthy. I imagine that. I mean, I do have a rank 5 stealthy as a 5-star. Yeah, boy. Second skill awakening gem from Incursions. So used one on Falcon or Molly. I have 2 skill awakening gems as well, and I haven't used any of them. I might give one to Mallman just for giggles, but iPhone 12 graphics so cool. Oh, yeah. I mean, iPhone 12 now is a couple of years old already. Like, at some point I need to get an upgrade, but I'll probably wait till 15th. Damn, got you what? A lot of contempt. Oh, that stealthy thing, yeah. Just die. And does Toad passive poison work? Well, Toad's passive poison, against skill champions, it's different. If you use a skill champion against Toad, then every time you shrug off his poison debuff, you have like 70% chance to get a passive stronger poison on you. So you really don't want to use skill champions against Toad. Good luck with grind, KT. Thanks, Sam. And yeah, I'll need it because this is not going to be an easy grind for me. A shit ton of things I need to do. And yeah, it ain't gonna be easy. Thank you very much and congratulations on getting him. I will not go both arena rounds. I'll be happy if I can do this arena round, but well, if I miss this one, then I might go second round. What's the hardest chapter to explore in Act 7? In your opinion, 7.3, I'd say is... I don't think anything in Act 7 is particularly hard. Hard is not the word I would use. The one that felt most tedious and annoying was 7.3. 4 in a row? What do you mean 4 in a row? Slap someone, why? I was wondering why I was doing so fast. Toad is Shang-Chi. Oh yeah, don't use skill champions against Toad. That's kind of like rule number 1. Kingpin can do that fight with his ability accuracy reduction, and few other skills can, but as a general rule of thumb, just don't. You need to know exactly what you're doing, and you need to do it. You need to be able to do it very, very well if you want to ever kill Toad with a skill champion. There are like 3 or 4 things that you kind of need to be aware of. Sam Wilson, in my opinion, does need to be duped. In reality, Sam Wilson doesn't gain too much utility. And actually, no, scratch that. I think he needs to be duped, period. Why does Sauron get stunned versus Toad? Any poison immune champion, if you use him long enough against Toad, will get stunned. Because when you purify 10 poisons and Toad is awakened, when you purify 10 poisons or are immune to poison 10 times, you get passively stunned. Pulled Sam Wilson as well as EOP rewards. Wish it was Nimrod. Well, yeah, Nimrod is the better champion then, no question on it. Still a good pull though. Why not stream yesterday? I don't want to get into it. I couldn't stream. The stream couldn't happen. Let's leave it at that. The length of that passive stun depends on Toad's sig level. Higher sig, longer stun. Joe Fixit is the best Hulk. Way better. Oh, really? I don't know. I think Overseer is probably. There's Overseer, there's She-Hulk, there's Red Hulk. There's lots of good Hulks. And all of them are quite, almost all of them are quite good and quirky, I'd say. Joe Fixit's good though, don't get me wrong. I really like Joe Fixit as well. Next meta, though, is going to be very interesting, I think. 155 BGs rating now. You're nothing there bullying me. I got to 70 some yesterday, which was second highest rating, and then I dropped a bit, and now I'm not going to be playing it for like 3 days. But it's okay, because, you know, first week's ratings I'm not too fast about. If I get Scorpion, then as soon as I get Scorpion, I can kind of jump back in there and try and get up. Only by Hulk, OG Hulk? Pretty much. Tournament match today, kind of excited. Well, best of luck though. I really wish I would be playing Battlegrounds right now, I'll tell you that much. What about Centurion? I personally think that... Yeah, I think Silver Centurion is also underrated. I also do think that Silver... Like, for instance, my Silver Centurion is rank 1, and that is because he's an Awakened. I do think he needs to be quite high sig. It will give money your skill awakening. Will you give Monkey your skill awakening gem? No, because my Monkey is awakened. If he was one of your rank 4s. Oh, in that case I would, yeah. No, I still wouldn't. I don't think that awakened ability is worth anything. Oh yeah, Glad Hulk is awful. I honestly think I'd prefer OG Hulk or Glad Hulk. Because with OG Hulk you can at least go on YOLO stun chains. Let's see tournament match wins. Yes, ZeroFrostNinja, correct. I personally hate this meta. Can't get used to Mixmaster. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Mixmaster meta, but it is a good meta. Like, I feel this meta already, as little as I played it, already made me slightly better playing, because I learned a few new tricks. And yeah, I'm not about to admit that. I was fairly... What's the best way to put it? Like, I learned how to use CGR in a bunch more champions on Mixmaster. I learned how to throw full 5-hit combos on Mixmaster and stuff like that. And that was like, you know, in like a day that I played it. It could maybe make a good video. I don't know. But yeah, like, you can use CGR on Mixmaster. Even if opponent has max limber. Will we get more EOP? We will get at least one more EOP. What's the consensus on Wong? It's not out there. It's inconclusive yet. You guys want to see how to... Oh, okay, so... Right. So I'll play CGR as if I was doing Mixmaster now. Get your parry heavy, parry triple lights, medium light, and you know, okay, of course, guillotine screwed me over. And then you do double lights, medium, light, medium. And that's it. Like against any champion, that would be the rotation. And you would be at level 2. So you can do CGI rotations, for instance. You can also play stealthy on Mixmaster and use him well. Like, if I wasn't grinding for Scorpion, I would rank up stealthy right now. For Mixmaster meta. Zurafa's Null is always making me jealous. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Null. But if I had him at like rank 4 sig 200, I'd like him a lot more, I think. But, you know, I need rank 4 and sig 200 him, and mine is quite low sig. Gulk could be a decently good champion if they gave him a way how to trigger face me in any fight, like dash back, hold, block, and get a degen for like 10 seconds, something like that. And if you could keep that up for majority of the time in any fight, then Gulk could be a decently good champion. Everybody has Korgs ranked up these days. 200 rank for now could be real versatile, you know. Yeah, I know. Iceman's actually, if you have a high sig awakened Iceman, he can be a good battleground defender, yes. Because there aren't that many calls on immune champions. Then again, you do need to kind of be very careful of, like, actually, yeah, he's very good. He's now this water, every water season except one. Nice. White Mommy is forcing CGR on me. Like, honestly, like the main reason, like, here's the thing. We talked when I was ranking up my 15th or 16th, which was, ended up being Mr. Fantastic. Because we kind of basically discussed, he showed me a screenshot of the next season defenders and stuff like that, and he was like, these are going to be champions for defensive tactic next season, you know, let's pick from those. To me, kind of like Mr. Fantastic CGR stood out, so okay, I'm gonna go with Mr. Fantastic because I don't want to be speccing my masteries everywhere. Because he said, whichever champion you rank for, we will use offensively this season and defensively next season. So rank up Mr. Fantastic, you know. Amazing champion. I like Mr. Fantastic, and oh, let's do it. But he can't. He keeps putting my rank 3 CGR on me. Oh yeah, King Groot's really good in a score. I can see that. Boom. How many points are you aiming for? I don't know. It really depends on personal circumstances. Psycho Man? Psycho Man could have been such a good... And Psycho Man, don't forget, Psycho Man is already a buffed version of himself. If only he was a little, well, a bit better. By the way, next week in Battlegrounds, Colossus is going to be such a monster. Promise you that. Next week in Battlegrounds, Colossus is going to be insane. And you can take that to the bank. Fought a Steve in BG yesterday. Ooh, nice. Just... now the rank for T-Rex and BG is almost finished. Nice. Oh. Well, no, actually, Yash, you're quite wrong on that's not the issue. Like, Psycho Man can have a good damage. His real issue is the fact that you need to pick either you have an alright, decent damage with the ramp up, or you have utility. You can't have both. That's the biggest problem Psycho Man has. Oh yeah, Bishop is an amazing card counter. Dear Lord, you have so many rank 3s. I have about 100 rank 3s. Maybe 102? I don't know. You want to find out? We can take a look. How many rank 3s I have. But Karnak is one of them. Spur of the moment decision to show solidarity to Nick. Nah, I think Karnak's quite cool, to be honest. Karnak's not rank 4, Karnak's rank 3. Why is Karnak rank 3? He's much better than you think he is. And I like that he is Liquid Courage double edge friendly champion. He heals from them. And the way you can look at Karnak, in my opinion, is kind of, let's say, Massacre light. That's Liquid Courage double edge friendly. But not Liquid Courage double edge friendly. I would even say dependent on Liquid Courage double edge. Because I really don't like playing him without Liquid Courage double edge. Do you definitely need Thing for Zone 25? No. I didn't use Thing in my push. I used Hercules and Aegon mainly. And Heimdall. Okay, so 6 stars. I have 211 6 stars. Oh, shit. I used to have 101 at some point. Okay, I only have 97 rank 3s. So I'm under 100. Yeah. I have 18 rank 4s, so in total it's... I need to rank 3 some fuckers. I want to get back up to 100. So I have 97. You see? I don't even have 100 rank 3 6-star champions anymore. Clearly suck. But yeah, you definitely do not need a thing for zone sector push. Do. That's a lot. Yeah, I know it's quite a few. And you just need 30. Yeah. But it's always good to have options and choice. With options and choice, though, it becomes so confusing. Like, there are so many champions that, like, you know, you have to leave out of your deck that I would want in my deck. Oh, look at that. This guy sucks again. Oh, maybe this is that. It is kind of whale. I'm not a whale. I have just been playing for a very, very long time. And I do all the content the best I can do. Mangog worth anything? Yeah, Mangog is a good alliance war defender. And he's alright Battlegrounds defender. Yeah, next the EOP should be acceptance. You are 100% correct there. Where BGs? Where Scorpion is the question. Well, I don't know. Well, today I need to make a video on the victory track one. I might, maybe. There are a few champions that are going to be ridiculously good. Like Super Skull is going to be surprisingly good. Believe you me, you'll see me using Super Skull plenty. Crystal will be better for opening 3+ million battle chips. Depends how big of a gambling how much you want to gamble. Here's the thing, I made a video. If you type in KT1 arena crystals, it will explain the principle in detail. But to use a short example, imagine if you have 10 pounds and you betting on coin toss. You can bet 10 pounds on one coin toss, so you will either win 10 pounds or go home with nothing. Or you can bet your 10 pounds, 1 pound on each coin toss. In which case, you are much more likely to walk away with somewhere like 4 to 6 pounds. You're extremely unlikely to go home with anything, without anything, and you're extremely unlikely to go home with 10 pounds. That's more or less the same principle on Battlegrounds crystals. The smaller crystals you open, the more data entry points you have, the more likely that you will get an average score. The higher crystals you get, the more likely is that the result might be skewed, either very good or very bad. So it's kind of on you to decide. When you're opening 3+ million, I think it's already reasonable enough amount to gamble on the biggest ones. Because when you do go for the biggest ones, there are small inherent advantages, like, you know, the 6-star Punisher, for instance, or something. But when you open relatively minor amounts, it's 100% just open 200 crystal, 200. The smallest ones. Where is my advice? Like, for people who rely on those units, like if you really need units and that is, you know, how you plan on getting your units, getting an average result, it's much better, obviously, than, you know, walking away home without everything. So if you have quite a lot of kind of work and emotional investment, and if you don't spend on the game, I definitely advise going for the smallest crystals in general, almost always, unless you have like ridiculous amounts to open, because the same thing applies, like kind of with, you know, 3 million battle chips, you kind of have quite a lot of data entries, even if you open the 50k ones, but it's still significantly, you know, more volatile, so to speak. Like it's as if you, I don't know. I think the coin example is probably the best one, but if you have ever played slot machines, for instance, and you put in, you know, 20 pounds in your slot machine, you can play 1 pound a spin, which is a lot already, or like 5 pounds a spin, or you can play like 25p a spin and just spin for longer and stuff like that. So you need to decide. No, still gonna be a good attacker. I used him against those auto block nodes in Act 8. Yeah, true accuracy. Oh no, wait, Null's. Can you really enjoy your streams and all the work you put in your videos? Hope you get Scorpion soon. Cheers from California. Thank you very much, Johnny. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot.
Shut up and take my money.
Johnny Calderon $4.99. Hey KT, really enjoy your streams and all the work you put into your videos. Hope you get Scorpion soon. Cheers from California.
Yeah. Hope everything is going fine for you in California. I'll enjoy your streams too, but I don't know if I want you to get Scorpion. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. I can rank for Kitty now, but only have 50k gold. Well, you better start getting... Well, then you have a clear problem. You need to get some gold. $117 now. And still only third? What do you mean still only third? What are you talking about, Zurafa? And yeah, if you open 1 million battle chips, an average is about 2,000 units. More or less. More or less. Average on 1 million battle chips is 2,000 units. So if you get 1,000, you get, you know, half of the average. So you can bottom 25 percentile. Look on the bright side though. You could have gotten 0 units. Open 5 tournament time, spin and pop. I don't know. How goes the grind? Grind isn't going too well because I'm behind. Do you miss BGs? Yes, I miss BGs desperately, especially now that Zurafa is talking about BGs. I'm like, I should be in there and kicking his ass. But no, I'm basically grounded from BGs. And hey, what's up, Dan Love? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, Surfer does Bishop quite well. I love using Surfer against Bishop. I'm gonna put on a teeny weeny boosty boy. Come on, let's pop these forkers in. From Russia with love. Thank you, Evgeny. You know how I feel. I have done so many arena grinds while having to watch everyone else play BGs. Fair enough. Does putting boosts on also help your arena score? Yes, you get slightly more points and you can finish fights even quicker, so you can do more fights in the same amount of time. So that helps it as well. And boosts are more impactful kind of than people think in terms of arena score, because let's say if you get I don't know, 5% more points, let's say let's a random number, but you also can do like 10% or 15% more fights, then it has it's same principle as Nimrod's Sig. it does not only increase the potency, it also increases the effectiveness, right? So the higher the exponentially more damage output you kind of get. It's the same, it's similar compounding effect to having Suicide Masteries. More or less. Surfer is amazing for Penny, yeah. Surfer is like my favorite Penny counter, I'm not gonna lie. Surfer is just so good against Penny. You can do it in under 40 seconds with like full health bar. Seems like you can make 19s. You can make 19 strong. No, I can't make any new rank ups now because I'm at 0 catalysts, like completely empty. There's specific rotation you use with Surfer against Penny. It depends on the nodes, but most often I start with parry heavy, then I build myself up to level 1 and I stop hitting her as soon as I reach first bar of power, because that is when she can start auto blocking. Then I drop my level 1 into her block, because again the 2 Furies, that level 1 hits quite hard. She has 3 armor breaks on, and that level 1 in the block pretty much disables the shield. And then I just build up to level 2, you know, heavy into armor up buff into level 2. Level 2 is unblockable, and then if she's not dead by that level 2, you're still unblockable even if her shield comes back on. I can do one quick kind of Penny fight in general to show, I guess, if you really want to see. I'm gonna use like a 4-star set. Well, I'm just to show the principle, obviously. The character for Penny is Noah. Yeah, Noah can be cool too. Would love to see. Okay. I have done that fight in many streams though, but sure. Any particular champ you'd like to add it to the game? Well, I always said Spot for like last 2 years, because I really did like Spot, and I do, and I'm super happy that he's here. Right now, I don't have any single champion that I'd really want. Oh, come on, really? Stop concussing me. I really want to get a Spot though. It's a shame I'm broke as fuck. I would like to try my luck with some cow crystals on Spot, but I'll just wait till he's in next featured for 3 months or so. And Venom is so good for Mixmaster because he shuts down the weight of any Spider-Verse champ, and he shut down the weight of any 20 hits into a fight. Yeah, I know. Anti-Venom is another one of those champions. I liked him before you took him up a lot, but facing against you, kind of making me like him even more. I think Anti-Venom is so good. Okay, so yeah, that Penny practice fight. Keep in mind, like, my Surfer's health is gonna go to poop right now immediately because I'm boosted and stuff, but let's bring in a 4-star Surfer. Yeah, here we go, whatever. Okay, so what you do in these fights is start with a heavy, couple hits and blocks, fine, build up to level 1. You shoot at level 1 in the block. Like, this normally would pretty much disable it, but with 3 armor breaks you can disable it super quickly anyways. Bait out her level 2. Oh crap. Okay, bait out her level 2 and build up to your level 2. That's it. Because her block was already disabled. The start of the fight was perfect. I just... Okay, so start with a heavy attack. Hit her block a little bit. shoot that in the block. Finish knocking down the block. Push her to level 2. Get my level 2. And you see at this point you're unblockable, and even if that shield re-triggers, you're still unblockable for X amount of seconds after that special attack, so you can still drop another combo and finish it off. So that was like a 4-star rank 4 Surfer against a 6-star rank 3 Penny, and it was like 40-second fight. And this is exactly how long an average Battlegrounds fight lasts. Normally, if you don't screw up. So that is how I Surfer Penny. There is another rotation that you can do without dropping the level 1, but it's more or less the same speed, where you start off with heavying into Fury, and then heavying into Fury again, and then heavying into Power Gain. But it's pretty much the same time, and I find this easier for me. Servers OP for Penny, yes. Adam Warlick would be cool, yes. Observer. So my 4th Doom was and see. Nice, congratulations. Good job, man. What's the score target? I have no idea at the moment, to be honest. Score target. I mean, I think he's gonna go for probably around 90-something million. I don't know. It really depends also, like, how much time I'm gonna have to grind. Just took your Surfer to rank 3. Okay. Yeah, I still think Surfer is like one of the best rank. Like, rank 4 Surfer is one of the best rank up decisions I have made. Because he obviously skyrockets your prestige. And I use my Surfer almost every day in Alliance Quest. Because he works for all the fights in my paths. Because he works for the path 7 in section 1. Where I need to place 3 debuffs on the opponent in order to do damage. So he does that easily and flawlessly, you know, because the 3 armor breaks are pretty much there every, you know, bit of the fight. And then he also obviously gains 3 buffs and maintains them the entire fight, so I can use him for buffed up lanes. Good job, but you're supposed to be mean? Not always mean. Battlegrounds bring the worst out of me in that sense. I'm normally much nicer. What will you do if you get 101st rank? What can I do? Nothing. I have gotten 101st rank in past, so, you know, what can I do? Still bummed out. You're never nice. I am nice, just not to you because you're a little dipshit. But I am genuinely very nice to most people. Like, ask Emma. I have been pretty much never anything but nice to Emma. Today we have Penny Parker in AW boss. I will fight her with Galen. Oh, that's gonna be fun. You're gonna nuke that Penny down so fast. Massacre worth awakening? I don't think he needs it. Or a rank up tech champ. I'm debating between Unawakened Omega Sentinel and Sagati Guardian. To rank 3? You think 6 Aquake would be released after the 7-star announcement? Doubt it. No. He's kind of G, even Unawakened. But yeah, I suppose I get what you mean. Yes, to rank 3. I don't know, really. Guardian, you really want to get him high 6 to 100. If you have extra 6 stones to invest, I do Guardian and finish it up and take him to 200. But if you don't, I do Omega Sentinel, because when you get Omega Sentinel Awakened, she's kind of fine at 660 or so. So it's up to you. Talking about awakenings, guess who manually awakened rank for 6 star? I don't know, Yoon. Over 6 star. Yeah, Void is good. Void needs to be awakened, but Void is a good champion. But you do want to get him awakened as soon as possible. And high sake. I got Nimrod. Goes around. Nice, congratulations on your Nimrod, OMG. That's awesome. Nimrod's so good. It's my favorite champion to play in general. I love playing Carnage. I love playing iHulk. I love playing Man Thing with Max MD. I love playing Mole Man. Maybe not as much anymore. But yeah, no, I still like Mole Man a lot. Who else I really like playing? I actually enjoy Surfer a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I like using Surfer. It's kind of quirky, but kind of cool. But Carnage, I think, is the most fun you can have in MCOC. There's, you know, you can get big numbers, you can get insane amount of bleeds, and you have unblockable special attacks, and those special attacks just look savage. And yeah, increased power again. So good. Surfer best Cosmic BG champ. Surfer is very good Cosmic BG champ. Oh yeah, Mr. Fantastic at rank 4 has been awesome. Oh yeah, I love Mr. Fantastic. He's definitely very good. When is next 6-star feature coming out? I think Tuesday or Wednesday. But I will be waiting till I open my 6-star features. I personally will not be opening the crystal as soon as it comes out. Because maybe I'll open like one. Because I'll be waiting till November update. Because starting from November update, when you dupe 6 stars, you're gonna be earning 7-star shards. So I want to earn some 7-star shards because I hope some shards saved up already, and you know, do we shame to waste them. Look, I thought he should. He was rank up. Carnage is not shit, but Carnage is not great champion. You asked me, the question was which champions, you know, are my favorite to play. I love playing Carnage. I'm not saying that Carnage is crazy good champion. Carnage probably better champion than you think he is. Almost definitely he's better champion than you think he is. But also at the same time, you know, he's nowhere near the, I don't know, best 10, 15 Cosmic champions in game, for instance. You know, both Venom and Venom Pool are better, and obviously CGR and Hyperion and Null and, I don't know, Cersei and King Groot and all of them. You know, they are better champions. I'm not denying it. I'll ban Mr. Fantastic. Why would you ban Mr. Fantastic? What did Mr. Fantastic ever do to you? You have 5-star and 5 Hercules, and now you got 2 6-star Surfer Hercules. I think Hercules is overall better champion than Surfer, don't get me wrong. Hercules is also like a champion that I pretty much use every day. I would do Hercules first, but I would also do Killer Surfer. Anyone got MCOC duel? I'm sure somebody here knows the name. Oh, 2-0, there you go. Right. But look at that, I'm at 4.2 million ball chips. That's something. Though I must say that my arena grind has taken a drastic nosedive because of Battlegrounds. It's kind of like in the morning to make a choice, you know? You have the sugary, unhealthy cereal, Yeah. Or you have like some sort of healthy granola, which is arena. Sugary, unhealthy cereals, Battlegrounds. But you still all the time pick the unhealthy one because it just tastes so much better. Any Halloween event announced? Nope, don't think so. Let me stick with my CMM. That's fair enough. CMM is better champion than Carnage, even though I don't like CMM at all. I started arena last week, hope I can keep up. Well, best of luck. Majority of my arena time has definitely been taken over by Battlegrounds. That's why I need to be, like, I just know for a fact if I'm gonna start playing Battlegrounds, I'm gonna end up, you know, 4 hours later in Battlegrounds trying to get my rating as high as possible or something. So I need to completely stay out away from Battlegrounds for a bit. Hey, what's up, Arik? No, this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. It's okay, we can manage somehow. Wait, I blocked that shit. Whatever. You think you're so cool, regioning majority of the damage that I deal? Oh crap, he evaded that shit. You bastard. Whatever. There you go. Get a new 6-out Black Panther from Candy Store Cows. Maybe I'll rank him. It does ideally need to be awakened. Arena is brand playing. Yeah, pretty much. Arena is similar. Thoughts on fried chicken burgers? What? I mean, I don't mind chicken on my burgers. In my burgers. I love chicken, so. Best. Betsy might be very, very cool for the treat me with your best shot meta, by the way. Only grinds I have missed are Betsy, Omega Sentinel, and Sauron from this year. Pulled Omega Sentinel, I don't know, for only 20. It's Betsy and it feels bad. Oh, I am not a fan of pineapple on pizza. Ronin, fair enough. Fair enough. Who the fuck is Betsy? Captain Britain, Betsy Braddock. But yeah, Betsy Braddock should be very good for the final week. Quicksilver Scorpion, who's my favorite? I think both of them are very, very good champions, and I have neither, so, you know, I can't pick favorite of two champions I'm not, you know, kind of closely familiar with. And I want both of them. Ultimately, at the moment, my gut feeling tells me that Scorpion is kind of better, but it could be Quicksilver, who knows. Do-do-do-do-do. Betsy is not a good champion, like, honestly. Like, I took her to rank 3 to troll some people in Battlegrounds, which I did, by the way, in a specific meta. And since I did take her to rank 3, I tried her in, like, AQ, I tried her in some questing and stuff like that. And she's just not a good champion, I'm sorry. Like, you know, even against champions that she should be very good against, she's better than she normally would be, but she's still far worse than, like, Bishops and OG Storms and stuff like that. Like, she should be very good against Shrug of Champions, right? But because she doesn't have that passive stun, and because she still has quite a bit of a ramp up, she just isn't good enough. Rank 3, rank 4 who I love. Now I need some good stuff. Well, get to it then. Scorpion or Eye-Bomb? I'd go with Scorpion, probably. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad fight. Tower. There you go. Migrate Hood Ghost. Okay. I mean, those are your current rank 4s. Like later circuit nodes, more maximum defenders card kill. Well, I'm quite sure that the final week is gonna be like full-on Liquid Courage double edge week. Would be better to rank 4 general use, and especially for Battlegrounds. Galen or Hulkling, both unawakened. Both are great. I don't have a Galen. I think Galen is scarier to me. It might be because I don't have one. Hulkling is great, but I'm not that afraid from him. I mean, but Hulkling is great too. But yeah, I think Galen over Hulkling probably. I do hate that they raised. Well, they raised. Here's the thing. They raised the Elder's Marks to enter because they changed the entire point kind of Elder's Marks. Because you can put up points with energy now. Elder's Marks now give you more points and is meant to be much more of a boost in terms of speed. I do think that they should have changed it to not 6 times more points and 6 times more cost, but 4 times more points and 4 times more cost. Thus, Elder Marks would be 60 to enter, and they would give, you know, less points than they do currently. I think that would have been better. But I can kind of understand like where they're coming from, what they're doing with that idea. It's not what I would do. Again, as I said, at the bare minimum, if I was to be forced to work with this system, I would still make it like less speedy. But it's not like they randomly, it's not like they just quadrupled the price or quintupled, sextupled the price and nothing else to it. You know what I mean? It's not like they just increased the price from 15 Elder's Marks to 90 and left everything else the same. Spot is worth rank 4. I think he is. I think he's going to be a very good champion. I don't know that for a fact. He's very new and it's very early to make that big kind of like statements. But I think Spot is going to be very useful and very good champion. That being said, obviously, I cannot guarantee that I'm correct. Kabam is taking very long to give back those missing deposits. Yes. Hey, what's up, Hussein? And yeah, Spot can definitely be very annoying in defense as well. Falcon's gonna be great for week 4. I think, yeah. Falcon? Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna be okay. Already 6 times more score from last season, and that's after the triple it. Well, you have been pumping it in there, no? I'm not. Actually, yeah, I need to start playing more with Elder's Marks. It's okay, I'm gonna do it in the second half of the season. Destroy the Galen or 2 on defense with Null. Nice job. Good. No, that. Sure, why not? Season 2 nothing counted. Well, yeah, that's kind of like the point. And also, it's not like they just increased that price from 15 to 90 as well without giving you more Elders Marks for free. Virtually all the milestones that used to give you like 50 Elders Marks give you like 200 Elders Marks now as well. So there is much more of Elders Marks for free. So I do think a lot of people are overlooking all of these nuanced things, and instead of looking at it as an equation that kind of effectively, in my opinion, balances out. Because the kind of like most important takeaway from this is 1 unit spent on energy refill equals 1 unit spent on Elders Marks. And obviously energy refills has the benefit of you not having to spend units on it, right? You know what I mean? Because you can often farm them and stuff like that and getting free energy. But I think that balances that well. I only think that I do have an issue with is that, yeah, it's times 6 the speed. I think they should tone it down. I think it should have been 4 times points for them speed. Like they made energy count. Well, that was a must. That was like an absolute must. If they wanted to keep system that's, you know, somewhat similar to what they're doing right now. Happened so that I had to use Mojo versus Hulkling on BGs. Oh yeah, Mojo is insane against Hulkling. Mojo is crazy good against Hulkling. Check this out, boys. Well, not this. Not yet. What's up, Luke? How are you doing? If they don't, oh yeah, they haven't been doing a good job with Liquid Cottage Double Edge friendliness recently, have they? No BG today? No BG today. No BG for next 3 days. With one exception, because I need to get in my tournament match with Heinz. Ah, shit. Stop. You stupid heavy spammer. Okay, let's go, boy. This one didn't get a new symbiote in October. Yeah, maybe, kind of. I don't know. I think we have now. I think, like, here's the thing. I'll be honest. We have fucking enough Iron Man. We have fucking enough Hulk. We have fucking enough Spider-Man. And we have fucking enough symbiotes. Release some different shit. Like, release the things that people actually looks. What is that? Spot is OP? Spot is very good. I keep telling people I think Spot is good. How much do you think Scorpion will go for? I think he's gonna go quite high, but I have no real idea how far. Well, I agree, Ace Fusion, that would be better. Yes, that would be better. So. But the Spot is a dimensional being as well, which is kind of cool because you can make him bleed immune with like purgatory synergies and stuff. It's like 6 match because of it. Which bug is it? Basically, when you match about to start, the timer keeps counting. Oh yeah, I have had it as well. Those bugs are just so insufferable. I completely understand why. I have had that bug as well. We do not need a new symbiote champion. I'd be perfectly fine if not a single new symbiote will ever be released in this game. Why am I not using points boost? Because you can't use point boosts for every single fight for 3 days, can you? Facing any Battlegrounds with Realsensei? Yes. Sadness. Full of 3-star deck. Interesting. Well, congratulations on easy win there. New relic info on Rich's channel. Wolverine with the soldier relics. I did not. Been stuck in bronze 1 for hours now because of the bug. Need to take a break now? Yeah. It's good. Whenever you get tilted like that, it's just good to walk away for a bit. Take that break. Take that break. Well, Dab, Zurafa is ahead of you. To begin with. Null needs an army. Null needs nothing. Null can go and die in a ditch or somewhere. Almost took Sim Supreme rank 4 over Falcon. Might be next. Sim Supreme is a stupid asshole. Can't find matches though. That's good. I'm happy for you. Take a break, Dab. You too. Take a break. Why are you happy for me? Because you're getting a forced holiday from Battlegrounds. Because when I got to Gladiator Circuit, I couldn't find matches for ages until some more people got to Gladiator Circuit. I was like one of the first 5 people probably to get to Gladiator Circuit, and it was like impossible to get match for like half a day. But I saw they were far more underwhelming than how OP all the ones from the first set were made to look. I actually hope Relics are shit. I genuinely hope Relics are shit. All of them suck. Like you know, I hope I'm wrong, right? I hope Relics are awesome, fun, new addition to the game and stuff like that. All that other good stuff. But I just don't have a good feeling about them at all. The fact that they tied them to prestige, the fact that you need to dupe them, and that there are star levels involved. Everything else, you know, I'm kind of facing reality that they are coming and they are almost here and they will be part of the game. I just wish that they weren't. You know, and again, if a year later I make a video and I say that, you know, Relics are the best thing that ever happened to this game, sure. You know, I'll happily do that. I'm not kind of like stuck up.
Take my money.
Heinz coming. Hey.
$11.11.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get that match done in today at some point, Heinz. I'll message you probably in a few hours after my stream, see if you're available. But thank you very much for 1111, my friend. Appreciate that. Seven loss streak as soon as you got the Gladiator Circuit. 8 win streak is a solid win streak, though. So good job, Zuzu. Garfield and MCOC? Why? I don't want to care about Relics. Yeah, there you go, same. A third, so stay there, fair enough. Heinz sponsoring KD's morning stream since... Well, Heinz has moved to USA, so Heinz is not too often present in the morning streams. In no way it was a donation bribe to make it to take it easy on me. If you wanted to make it a bribe, you should have added a 0 to it. If you wanted it to look like a bribe, you should have added a 0 to it. Then I'd consider it. Today I saw Legacy finish Incursion, but took 5 hours to complete. Normal player like me, no guns. You don't need 5 hours to do it though. I did it in 4. I'm just kidding. But yeah, you do need about 4 or 5 hours to get to zone 25. But here's the thing. You can do it one zone at a time per day if you want. There's nothing stopping you from entering Incursion, doing 5 rooms, then leaving Incursions for 3 days, and then carrying on. Right? So, just because it takes 5 hours total, it's kind of like doing KVQ takes 5 hours, right? Ish. I think thereabouts. You do KVQ every month, don't you? And this Incursion stuff has way better rewards than the KVQ. Takes about the same amount of time. I understand that there are different things, but if you're talking about time, it's like... So, you know, you can split it and do it when you want. Part of me feels like Zone 25 isn't worth it. I don't know, for now. Maybe. Here's what I think. Unless they update the rewards, I think Zone 25 isn't going to be worth it within 5 months, 6 months. That's what I genuinely think. In 5-6 months, I don't think Zone 25 push is going to be worth doing. I do think, however, you can do it in like under 1,000 units quite reliably once you get used to it. I know for a fact that I spent far too many units on it. And for now, I feel it is worth it. So you have to have a high sig rank 3 thing for it? No, I didn't use thing. Very pro. I'm from Latvia. Made 14 items yesterday, but not going to start spending to push. Feel free. Well, I mean, it's up to you. Do what you please, my man. Still think 6-star Awakening gem, full catalyst, you know, it's not too bad. What do you use? I used Hercules and Aegon. And Heimdall, basically. Hercules, Aegon, and Heimdall. Good luck with the push, KD. How much I get? I have no idea. Anyway, I mean, I have an idea, but I'm not sure. It really depends on how much time I'll have. I got Tech 3 to 4 gem from 8.1, save for iDoom or used on Warlock. In general, I am not a big advocate on saving stuff, so I'd probably go rank up your Warlock or something. Yeah. Who knows when you get? Who knows when you are gonna get that iDoom? And by the time you get that iDoom, I'm sure that you're gonna have enough catalysts to rank him up, anyways. It's kind of like I'm grinding for Scorpion, right? You know, I didn't save any my rank of materials for Scorpion because I know I'm just gonna rank for Scorpion, you know, a few weeks later, anyways, or a week later if I decide to rank for Scorpion, which I probably will. You know, and a new feature is going to come soon. I haven't been saving my catalyst for that either. Why? Because you get catalysts all the time, you know. It's kind of like that I don't remember which story or series I saw it, when you gift a kid the rollerblades, right? and they don't want to scratch them, they don't want to break them, and they don't use them because they don't want to ruin them, and then they grow out of it, you know, and then they need to buy new ones. I guess what I'm trying to say is just use what you have, play with what you have. In general, stuff like that, yeah. You know, let's say ideally, you know, November comes and I get Quicksilver, I get Gallon, I get Titania, I get all of those things, ideally, and I have 0 rank up materials. I'll still get rank up those champions within like a month or two. And I'm gonna take them to rank 3, like immediately, and then one at a time they're gonna go to rank 4. So you should never rollerblade, let alone give them to anyone. Well, it was cool in 90s. You can do a video for Incursion. I did make that video for Incursion with tips and tricks and stuff. That has already been done, my friend. That video has been made. Think Quicksilver is good BG champ? Yeah. I think here is the problem Quicksilver has. Majority of the people who have Quicksilver are fucking whales. And with all due respect to fucking whales, they're not particularly great players. Most of the time. There are some who are. But I do think that Quicksilver is a good Battlegrounds champion. Valkyrie? I actually really don't care about Valkyrie too much, to be honest. That's kind of like the thing there. I really don't care too much about Valkyrie. God, I wish Jubilee was better. Look at that. That shock couldn't even out damage Cable's regen even if I had regen. Thank you, no worries, you're welcome. And Quicksilver's defensive potential. I don't think he's particularly great defender. Quicksilver is what's the best way to compare Quicksilver to? Quicksilver, like, Quicksilver is only slightly tricky if you don't have any decent counter to him at all, or you absolutely don't know what you're doing. I don't think he's a great defender. What's up, Solid Snake? How are you doing? So he'll have you. He was an amazing defender. Who? Quicksilver? No. And he's quite squishy on top of it. And like, if you know, get somebody like Maulman or whoever to fight against him, there's gonna be like, okay, best champ release this year. Gallon? I think Gallon's probably the best one. Okay, so I'll finish this matchup and generally don't like Superham. It's overhyped. Staying at rank 3. Herc is not overhyped, dude. Herc is stupid good. Quicksilver are kind of annoying on the new node without a good counter. Which new node are you talking about? Okay, what else? Okay, so I have a 5-star Quicksilver only, but if you want to learn how to fight Quicksilver, the Dizzy one? Yeah, check this out. So we're gonna bring in like a 4-star random champion. I know. something. Angela, fine. There's nothing special about Angela. You want to fight Quicksilver? Easy. Take a block, bait out heavy attack, do a 5-hit combo. Take a block, bait out heavy attack, do a 5-hit combo. His basic hits are so meaningless. Okay, so I shouldn't have tried to intercept him there. Basic attacks are so meaningless. But if you have like a good counter, obviously, he's gonna be like immediately dead. You know. Beta heavy punish done. You can virtually kill him with almost anybody and quite quickly. He evades when you try to hit him stunned or try to intercept him. And then it goes on cooldown. But since his base damage is so puny, you can take blocked hits for days for him. Obviously, if you have guaranteed crits or like true strike to accuracy or stuff, you don't need to worry about that weight. Ouch, kill guard, that's it. Don't make me slap you. Nobody's gonna fall for that here. So yeah, Quicksilver is not hard to fight. Quicksilver is quite quick to kill people though. Well, Null did get also extremely underwhelming deep dive though. Okay. Null's deep dive is definitely bad. There are some of those champions that either deep dive or CCP themselves just kind of completely represented completely, you know, horrible light. Like for instance, when Warlock was coming out together with Sunspot, everybody, most people in CCP were saying stuff like, you know, it's clear which one of these month champions is going to be the better one, pointing at Sunspot, stuff like that, talking about how underwhelming Warlock is and stuff like that. Like, really? And then obviously, you know, we have the famous Corvus and Proxima thing from ages ago. Even more recently, like, you know, Black Cat. I think Black Cat would be like 5 times more popular champion if CCP actually showed her properly, instead of just going OMG 1 billion damage, you know, in Labyrinth, in fucking world record breaking stuff and things like that. You know what I mean? When it was completely kind of like the wrong way to advertise and try and convince community on Black Cat and stuff. So it is one of those things where, you know, is 670 a good place for Mr. Negative? Yeah, I think it's fine. 670 is perfectly fine. Warlock was seen as an underwhelming champion, yes. Yeah, I remember that one as all Kalantak. It was quite funny. I remember watching that video. Made me so happy. It was like... Seriously, how did you get all that? How did I get what? Proxima Knight or Red Goblin both unawakened for story mode. Red Goblin is easier to use. Proxima is for kind of experienced and very skilled players, so I'd go with Red Goblin. Both of them are somewhat finicky, but Proxima is definitely much harder to use. Neither one of them are kind of like must-have champions for story mode and stuff, though. I mean, Proxima has use in daily content. It's just that there are quicker and more convenient ways how to do things in daily content than Proxima. Fury worth the generic? Yes. I think Fury is worth a generic, even if you use Liquid Courage or Ledge. Proxima good for week 4 meta? Probably, maybe, I don't know. Might be. I I think Proximus might be good for... Oh, no, never mind. What else? There's asking for it, and then there's asking for it. I know, JJ. Explored 7.8.1 yesterday and took Scorpion to rank 4. Well, rub it in more, no? Yes, thank you. But Awakening Gem, I think, is needed for Quicksilver more than Scorpion. Toad worth ranking up unawakened? Well, I did rank 3 my Toad unawakened. Eventually, I did dupe him, but even unawakened, he was putting in work for Battlegrounds for me. Pulled Craven from EOP rewards. Oh yeah, I don't have Craven still. Yeah, I still don't have Craven. Somehow. I think someone died trying to sunspot my... Oh. Anti-venom. I kind of want... What SIG is your anti-venom, by the way, Zuzu? I kind of want to SIG up my anti-venom. Yes, Scorpion is very amazing indeed. Oh. If you don't get Scorpion, I'll rank 14 for you. Ah, fuck off then. That is also an option that I'm considering, of getting a Scorpion and never ranking him up out of spite. Only 620, fair enough. Sick of hearing about Scorp. Well, Stupid Finn has a very big Gallon as well, which kind of annoys me. But it's okay. Hopefully, I'll get Gallon soon too. Okay, look at that. I'm out of rank 5 stars and rank 2 and stuff 6 stars. I'm kind of fighting with the bottom of the barrel here now. What are you aiming for? I don't have a set number at the moment. It really depends on how much time I get, because I do need to do quite a lot of things. I'm not saying that Scorpion's better than Torch. Torch has his own, you know, complete overpoweredness about him. I could give you a copy. I wish you could. I have opened like, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 featured 6-star crystals and I didn't pull Scorpion. Just refresh your 5 stars like a madman. Utility-wise, Scorpion's a lot better. Well, utility-wise, you know, Jubilee is far better than Archangel, for instance. Because Jubilee has 59 more abilities than Archangel does. Is Jubilee a better champion than Archangel? Absolutely fucking not. No, I'm not using the same background music as Vega. Vega is using the same background music as me, because I had been using this background music for years before he even started his channel. But, yes, it is LC Music Tracks, whose music I am using. I stopped using Human Torch. Scorp's so fun to play. Fair enough. Saying I was seeing list people would put Scorpion or Torch. I don't think I would put Scorpion or Torch. Well, exactly. And what Human Torch, nuking down champions with no flames that nobody and nothing is immune to, is extremely OP as well. Oh no, he shocked me. Wonder what will I do now? Oh yeah, Torgen Foster is another 6-star that I don't have. Watch only use scope. Nice, well, good on you, Sam. One Nova Flame immune Mystic champion, that would be awesome. Incinerate and Nova Flame. If a champion would be immune just to Nova Flames, then it would be kind of pointless, because there's like, well, okay, I'll just not use the pre-fight. Do you watch any of the Cade streams? Yeah, I did watch Cade a bit. Yeah, he had like a very cool radio voice, very chill kind of like vibe. I don't know. I can see them making somebody. Here's the thing: they can it depends how they're gonna go. If they don't give Nova Flames to any other champion ever again, then I can fully see nobody ever being immune to Nova Flames. But they can release champions that have access to Nova Flames, and in which case I can see there being also immunities or something. So who knows? Could be one or another. Jane did get a buff. Not a great one, but she did. Will you prioritize ranking for Scorpion over? I don't know. I have, like, here's the thing. I don't like make, you know, plans like that. There are quite a few champions that I really do want to take to rank 4. There's like Tiger, Warlock. You know, Scorpion could be one of them. Overseer could be one of them. Ghost is one of them, definitely. Also, like Sasquatch and Man Thing probably is there. You know, which champions I end up taking up, I pretty much always discuss number 1 with my officers, see what, you know, our team would benefit from the most at the moment, and what I would have like more immediate or long-term benefit from. Like at the moment, for instance, Scorpion would not be up my priority list, because I'm quite sure our battle group has some rank 4 Scorpions to begin with for defense and or offense if we need them. Also, Scorpion is not going to be good for week 4 of Battlegrounds, which is the 1 week that matters. So it's much more likely that I do like Ghost and Warlock next, for instance, even ahead of Tiger, because Tiger isn't going to be great for week 4 Battlegrounds either. Right? And if you're smart, you will not rank up for week 2 of Battlegrounds. If you're smart, or, you know, maybe a little bit, but definitely not rank 4s. If you're smart, you will not pick your rank 4s for week 2 of Battlegrounds, for week 3 of Battlegrounds. You will pick your rank 4s for week 4 of Battlegrounds, because week 4 is going to determine where you finish in the season, if you plan on pushing higher. You know what I mean? So, you know, so Ghost immediately is a lot more attractive rank up, because Ghost is going to be great for week 4. Warlock is more attractive rank up, because Warlock on defense is going to be very good for week 4. And obviously, you know, all of them still have to be very, very good champions in their own right, and, you know, work in other circumstances and stuff like that. But, will you still ban my Ghost in week 4? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Spirit of Vengeance, Roll could be added with no flame immunity. That would kind of make sense. Yeah, even if I rank for Ghost. You know who is going to be good for week 4? Yeah, I know. I know. I have a similar idea. In you know which champion as well I kind of ironically think could be very good for week 4? I think Vulture might actually be very good for week 4. Because listen up. Maybe not very good, but quite good. Because listen up. Oh yeah, OG Storm would be good for week 4, I think, as well. But Vulture has insanely high crit damage, and you can notice it when he's like level 2 crits or something like that. And obviously he still has a bit of power control, so he can be quite aggressive with the intercepts, because when you intercept, you power burn opponent a bit. And I do think that Vulture might be like a bit of a cool rank up, because Mystic Defenders should be quite mean there, right? Anyways, what I'm trying to get to is, if you check out crit damage rating, it's like Vulture and Warlock both have like very high there. But Vulture has like very shitty crit rate. And because Vulture is like level 2, has only 2 hits, when he's level 2 crits, it does crazy amount of damage. Yeah, exactly. But if you give the biggest crit damage champion a guaranteed crits, he's gonna hit very, very hard, very fast. On top of it, just thinking of meta, right? If we take a look at Vulture, number 1, he has access to armor break, so he's gonna be able to crit against Warlock. Correct. Obviously, he has his own armor up. Yeah, exactly. Add in his armor breaks, he can hit very hard. So he can also armor break the thingy, Warlock, for instance. And what's the debuff? And then when dashing back, Vulture cannot be struck by attack, so he can, you know, he has that built-in evade. Dashing back this way, he spends 10 core charges. He's going to be placing Incinerates on opponents, which, you know, can be somewhat useful. It's not going to do any damage, but I'm sure you can do something with that. But that Raptor Strike will drain opponents 50%. So because of this Raptor Strike thing, means it's going to be quite easy to intercept with him, because he's going to be power draining the opponents. And with guaranteed crits, he's going to be getting a lot of charges, so you can keep power draining, right? Because one of the biggest things about him is when he crits, he gains 10 charges, and he needs to use, what, 40 charges to power drain the opponent? But if you dash back to 4-hit combo, you basically regain all the charges, and you can do it basically indefinitely. And always taking away half opponent's power. And yeah. And if your Raptor Strike is blocked, you gain the Decoy passive, where you can just you know, intercept the opponent with that Decoy passive guaranteed. You just dash back, let the opponent dash in at you, and you get a guaranteed intercept. You know, obviously these abilities aren't going to do much, because they're not going to be taking any direct damage, but I think in between guaranteed crits, him being consistently power draining, and access to armor break, he might be stupidly good for week 4. What do you guys think? What do you think, Finn? A majestic beard, mate. Haha, don't worry, it's gonna grow back. Don't worry, it's growing back very quick. Which champions am I gonna go vote for? Well, first, so far I voted for Morgan Le Fay to be back in the vote, but other than that, I don't know what the vote is. But yeah, I think Vulture is gonna be stupid for week 4 meta. You know, he's gonna be good for Warlock. If opponents have Killmonger, he's gonna be good for Killmonger. Can do like Havoc and Bishop, as you know, he has Incinerate immunity and all that other crap. And I think he's gonna be able to yeah, do a ton of matchups. Nothing to watch. I want them to add Crystal to the game, but she's not anymore. That means she might be coming as is, no? OG Scarlet Witch might be fun as well, yeah. OG Scarlet Witch could be potentially very fun. With guaranteed crits. We'll leave a Scorpion finally. I hope so, but I have very limited time to grind, so it's gonna be rough. Of course, 2 Big Daddies, Big Daddy APOC and Big Daddy Kingpin. Yeah, those are very solid options, Vegeta. But yeah. Any more comments on my Vulture plan? What do you think the cutoff is gonna be? I think it's gonna be quite high. I don't know exactly where it's gonna be though. Sorry. So I can rank first. OG Scarlet. Oh yeah, I hope I pull OG Scarlet Witch too. For you know, I'll take her to rank 3. Obviously, you do need high sig for her though. Then again, SIGs seem to be significantly less of an issue recently. Sounds interesting. I know it will be. Vulture needs another of it. 17 mil for Scorp will be enough? I don't think it will. Will you ban nukes before annoying defenders? I'll ban nukes. I always try to ban nukes pretty much. What's up, Harmonized? How are you doing? My cow pulled Fireside Doom from Completion Rewards. Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations, Tom. Why is Dragon Man so dark? I don't know. Something happened with VFX and he got basically colored up there. It feels very weird. It really does. What's up, Rancho? How are you doing? I think Man Thing's rank 4. Is that gonna buy? Yeah, I mean, I think Man Thing is on the short list of my rank ups as well. Need Doom so bad I don't even have a poster. I hope you get one soon. Sure you will. Basic 6-star crystal also good. I actually didn't notice that because I hardly open any. Okay, so we are what, 15 mil now, and I'm running out of good champions. I mean, like, I still obviously have some champs to use, plenty of champs to use, but to be honest, I'm kind of behind my grind because I hardly got chance to grind anything yesterday. Oh, by the way, there's one thing again. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I want to test this out once and for all right now. So we're gonna go to why did I do this? I don't even know. Anyways, once again, if I am not mistaken, what is it? 6-3. I think Man Thing isn't going to be that bad because of recall. Champions don't take recall damage. Yep. With crit me with your best shot, champions do not take recall damage on defense. Or damage from debuffs. Okay, so it was 6, 3, 6, 4. I think it was here. So how to beat Man Thing? We'll see. With great difficulty. Creamy, their best shot is shit node selection. Yeah, it is. I literally made a video saying, like, you know, I urge Kabam to change it. No, that's not this one. Which was it? Nick Fury quest? Nope. The 6th one. Which quest we had? Bring me with your best shot. Not this, not this, not this. I think it's 6-4 or 3, 6-4, 4. Nope, not this one. Thought it was this one, but it's not. Definitely not these ones. Okay, 6.3 then. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Not the Dark Hawk one. Definitely not this one. Shit, where is it? I was willing to bet it was this one, but wasn't it? Oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah, never mind. I'm just still because I thought I have to go there. This is Trick Me with Your Best Shot. Hit me with your best shot. Tunnel vision critical setup. Okay. Check this out, boys. So it's not crossbones. One of these forkers could drop a crit. I think in past it could have been crossbones, but might not be. Okay, so what other champions we have that don't crit, or shouldn't be able to crit? One of them I think could, so. Okay, so let's put in this one. Malion's weak for leaf gameplay. Okay, so we have the Guillotine 2099. She should be able to do it, but we can test that. I'm gonna need to bring in a 5-star Guardian for this one. Then we have Silver. This guy cannot land crit as well. But one of them definitely I know for a fact could crit with the right nodes. 1 second. Silver. Centurion. Is there anything else that doesn't crit in game? I Doom, I don't even have I Doom. It was not I Doom that I'm talking about. Is there anything else that doesn't crit? I Doom. Well, I mean, okay, whatever. Let's see. So it wasn't crossbones. Because I know I have seen one of them crit. Bingo. Guardian could be still clutch for this one. Because if you're gonna have guaranteed crits on level 2, level 2 is gonna do could potentially do a lot of damage. Captain Britain can definitely crit, but yeah, Guardian can crit as well. Yeah, so Guardian's gonna be usable-ish. And obviously Gilly is actually going to be quite decent for this, I think, because your attack rating is going to grow quite high. And if you're going to get guaranteed crits on your specials and stuff, I think Gilly is going to be quite good. Obviously, you know, because in that node you can get guaranteed crits. So I think Gilly will be able to work. No burst damage though? Yeah, I know. So anyhow, Gilly. Okay, so. Ooh, Capsam can crit too. Capsam is usable. No rapture damage though, but still usable. I mean, Silver Centurion, even if he crits, which he does, is a horrible choice. But he crits too. And know this. Have I heard anything from it? Who is your tournament opponent? Well, don't worry if he doesn't say anything, you're gonna win by default. You should be able to see his email. If you want, you can email him. But we did send everybody like an email reminder as well. Anyways. Yeah, so most of these champions, except Crossbones, can crit. Because if Crossbones could crit, Crossbones would be absolutely busted. But whatever. So Guardian can still be usable. Always. Don't think I have heard from him, Arcanus. Are you in the... Okay, anyways. You have his like Evizone contact. You can, from that, you know, you can see his email address. You can send him an email as well there. If you're getting worried. But if he doesn't reply, you're just gonna get a bye win, and it's gonna be his loss. Should have gotten more Realm champions before they shut the game down. I'm actually kind of happy that we didn't. I never wanted MCOC to have anything to do with Realm, really. Invisible Woman? Yeah, Invisible Woman could be decent as well. I agree. Come on. Oh, really? Parried. Stupid. Beat Captain Britain fast on week 4? I don't think so. I mean, yes, it is possible to beat Captain Britain fast on week 4. With Shang-Chi, maybe? But it's gonna be risky. Or like Kingpin or something like that. But if you do that, it's gonna be risky. Because obviously she's gonna get shit on the province, and if you make a mistake, you're gonna get wrecked. Well, Betsy Braddock doesn't punish for purifying debuffs directly, she just gains prowess. So the fight's gonna be very risky. Okay, let's get to 15 mil and then be done with this stream for now. No, she doesn't do damage for purifying. She gains prowesses when anything gets purified. What are you talking about this? Oh, final week, whether they are usable in final week of Battlegrounds. That's what we are talking about. Loki guy definitely doesn't need a buff, yes. Which final week had awake nodes? Falcon worked pretty well for mounting an evade meta. I don't know. I'm still very worried about final week. I'll be honest. I am very worried. That's going to look like. But we'll see. I think it's very dangerous to pick a node like that because crit me with your best shot eliminates about 70 to 75% of abilities. And kind of like super simplifies MCOC, but it also immediately disturbs virtually every champion's kit and their damage. And I know that they give us the guaranteed crit thing, but you know, as I said, it's, I think, pretty much will always lead to longer fights. Yeah, week 2 or 3 would be kind of fine, because whatever happens in week 2 or 3 you can regain in week 3 and week 4. You know, that's the most important one. And also I think crit me with your best shot is going to be extremely dependent on your roster. Like, how many people have ranked up Captain Britain or have Captain Britain, or like how many people have Mr. Sinister ranked up and stuff like that. It's a very, very small amount of people, and anybody without those champions is going to immediately face like incredible uphill battle. Will defenders take suicide damage on defense? Nope, they're not going to take recoil damage, they're not going to take suicide liquid courage double edge damage. I'm taking my Captain Britain for fun overall gameplay. Do you think she's underrated? No, I think Captain Britain's overall a bad champion. I have her at rank 3 and I genuinely think she's quite bad champion. I have tried to make her work and she just doesn't. Even in the situations when, you know, she's meant to be good, there's just always so many more better champions. Rank 4 Captain Britain. Did you rank 4 Captain Britain? And yeah, final week, again, I think in final week, if you don't have liquid courage double edge, you can't compete. Yeah. If you don't have liquid courage double edge, you're gonna be stuck. Then on top of it all, Grass MCS. Oh, fair enough. I do think she's a bad champion though. Okay. Did with the Peter was calling her under is not insult to the term under. Feel some champions can still do well without. Yeah, I feel some champions could, but there's just no reason not to. Your defenders would be so much more dangerous. One mistake will hurt so much harder. Also, your defenders will genuinely just start healing. I think without liquid courage double edge, you can be at a massive disadvantage. And yeah. Anyways, we got 15 million, which is not too bad. And I'll go get something in my stomach and then carry on grinding probably. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Huge thank you to the Dollar Daddy Heinz. And I'll see you later. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about